We're gonna start it like this again. What are we doing here? What's going on? Hello, everyone. Welcome to Just the Bet Slips. Today on this beautiful Monday. I don't know what Pat's doing. I don't know if he's asleep. I can't see through his glasses, but we are here, ladies and gentlemen, to give you the hot tips to help your bet slips. I don't know if he's frozen or not, so I'm going to continue doing this myself, even though I don't have control of any of the stuff. So, because I'm going off the top of the dome, and I don't have control of the graphics and whatnot, the disclaimer: we are not paid professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Oh, now you're going to start talking. Okay.
No, I don't. I can't see anything on my screen.
What do you mean?
I don't see anything. I can't see you. I can't see me. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I literally cannot see. It's just a black screen.
Are you messing with me right now, or?
Oh, there we go. Can you see me now?
I've been able to see you this whole time.
You've been able to see me the whole time?
Yes.
I don't know what just happened there, but I held that very long.
You did. I didn't know what you were doing, but
no, I couldn't see. It was just a black screen. I could see you down below, but I couldn't see like how it normally is. I couldn't see us. So wait, can we start over?
We're already 2 minutes in.
But let's just close your eyes for a second.
Why?
Just close your eyes.
I don't want to.
Please?
All right. Eyes are closed.
Open them.
Okay. Eyes are open. Now what? Jesus Christ. Let's go here. All right. There it is. There's the smile. Can we start already?
To another amazing episode of Just the Bet Slips. You did a great job, by the way. Starting
thanks,
to
man.
it was just black screen for me. I didn't know what was going on. We're here. It is like you said, glorious Monday. Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Let's celebrate by winning some bets. Why don't we? Like you said, we are Just the Bet Slips, where we try to bring you the hot tips to help your bet slips. As you can see down below, we are at JustTheBetSlips on X.com, the Everything app, and we are all of us are affiliated with this show. Is affiliated with Fans First Sports Network, and we are very appreciative of that. We are bringing you. You can find us at JustTheBetSlips on all of the social media apparatuses, and we hope that you will join us. We've had ups, downs, and all rounds here on this show when it comes to the gambling, but we are trying to bring you those hot tips. But before we do that, as Kel started to allude to, and I was very confused about, it is the thing that makes sure that we do not get in trouble. Which, I mean, your brain went right to that, so I appreciate that.
I didn't know what else to do.
I know. Well, I didn't know what was going on, so that was a good, when in doubt, the disclaimer, I think is a good rule of thumb. So there it is. It is right there. Why don't you continue? You started it, so go ahead.
Why do I gotta do it?
Because you started it.
Oh, okay. All right. So
finish what you started. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going. So one, we are not paid professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. If you've seen, especially my record, but anyone's record from last month, majority of anybody's record, you can tell that we are not paid professional gamblers. But number two, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford and only bet what you can afford to lose. Me personally, I have a specific amount that I have set away for gambling on a monthly basis. If I go through that, I am done for the month because I just like to do it and all that good stuff. So I pace myself and whatnot because I just enjoy it. It's a fun hobby for me. But if gambling has become a problem, Gambling can be addictive, so please seek help if you need it by calling 1-800-GAMBLER. That was number 3. And we are not affiliated with or sponsored by any sportsbook. So once again, gambling can be addictive. So please call 1-800-GAMBLER if you have a problem. Gamble responsibly and at your own risk. And we are not paid professional gamblers. All we try to do is bring you the hot
tips
to
help your list. Let's go. Spoken like a guy who used to have a podcast. Great job there. Seriously, I mean, you nailed it. So, and whenever you do eventually have your own podcast again, you'll be ready to go. So there you go.
You handed the child the wheels to the car, and I got you home safely. Responsibly.
Oh well, as it currently stands,
just a toddler behind the wheel of a Hummer. Just
as it currently stands, it is a Pat and Kel show. We might be joined by some other cast and characters, but as we live and breathe, it is myself and Kel right now. Kel, how the heck are you? How was your weekend? How was your Sunday? How was the May the 4th be with you? How did it treat you? And what are you looking forward to for your Cinco de Mayo?
My weekend was pretty good. Dealing with a lot of car stuff. Had to deal with this dork on Twitter. I'm not going to get into that. I don't want to bring anything up there. Not going to say anything.
Yeah, I mean, you can if you want.
Nah, I'm not going to dive into it. Just a little.
I guess we won't. Yeah, we'll take the higher ground. Yeah.
Yeah, take the higher ground. But pretty solid weekend. Just nice and easy. Can't really complain.
That was pretty crazy that happened.
Yeah, as someone who does that for a living, I'm surprised I didn't get smoked any worse than I did.
But you didn't even get smoked, though.
Well, not smoked. I'm surprised the comeback wasn't very creative, is what I was trying to say.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, and it came from someone who's rather has a following, I guess we could say.
Yeah.
But you held your own, and not even you didn't even really hold your own. You were just making a joke, and he just took it too seriously, I guess. Like it wasn't like. I mean, you go follow at K Sherman Sports if you would like more context to what we're talking about right now. We don't want to bring it up too much, but I mean, you were just making a joke, like or not. It wasn't even really a joke. You were just speaking from experience.
It was speaking from experience. I was making a comment, and I exaggerated a little bit for comedic effect.
Exactly. You spoke from experience and exaggerated to make a joke. You made a joke. Yeah. Like it was, and then it stopped for whatever reason, took a life of its own. I'm sure it was a wild weekend for you just in that space. But yeah, no, we're back. Good weekend. I'd say started off my May the 4th didn't start off as good as I wanted to, but it also didn't start out as bad. So I'm optimistic heading into today. I'm optimistic heading into the rest of the month, and I'm looking forward to a good show. We've got a packed. I'll say packed show. We've got 2 bet slips from 2 of our guys. We've got an underdog slate that we can all ride together, which I'm actually very excited for. I can't wait for this. This is one that I want everybody who watches this show today and everybody who follows us to ride with us. We're going to ride with the underdog slip, all of us together. It's simple. It's easy. It's to the point. We're going to have some fun. And then we have the 750 Club, which I also love. And I actually threw a pick into as well. And then we obviously have the green thing. Already forgot what CJ told me to do yesterday, so we'll see how that goes when it comes to throwing it to you to point, but we will figure it all out. Why don't we get to the videos, Cal? Does that sound good to you?
I like the sound of that.
Let's do it. First and foremost, he is our dude. He is the stat guy. He's in my phone as Stat Guy Tom, but we call him here Sir Thomas of House Stats. It is Tommy freaking Stats.
All right. Howdy on a Monday. Let's do this bet slip thing, shall we? Give me Carlos Rodon 6+ strikeouts. I am riding that hot hand. I'm riding the trend because in the last 5 starts, he's had 6+ strikeouts. No matter if it's win or lose, no matter if he's getting some earned runs, he's getting the strikeouts. I'll take it, even though it's a tough Padres lineup. Jackson Merrill does return tomorrow, not today. Also, give me Shohei Ohtani 2+ total bases. I'm taking the 2+ total bases. I did also pick him to hit a home run, but for my felt, I'm doing 2+ total bases. Against the Miami Marlins, he has 17 hits, 9 of them are for extra bases, and he has 6 home runs. Huge. Also going to take Dodgers -1.5. Sandy Alcantara has not been his self this year, so I dig it. And also, I'm going to dip my toes into the hockey pool. Give me Florida Panthers money line. And for my underdog bet, give me the Mets money line. I think their pitching kind of gets it done. Why? Because they weirdly have. Let's see what today brings.
Okay.
All right. I'm actually trying to just find something as I'm the ones and twos guys right now. Okay, so he didn't talk about his. He did say an underdog. I'm thoroughly confused because he didn't talk about his. I'm perplexed. I'm perplexed. I'm perplexed.
Okay, I don't know why you're perplexed. You need to give me context.
I'm perplexed because Sir Thomas didn't talk about the underdog pick that he made, which is the underdog slip that we have.
That's fine.
So
We'll talk about it ourselves.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm and you know what? I'm still fully behind it, and I'm still very much looking forward to betting it and setting and forget. Oh, I actually should probably do that right now because the game's actually starting, which is why I will get into this. Wanted to talk about something else really quick, but we will get into this instead. And it is the cutest slip in the business, as he points to himself because he is on there. It is the underdog slip. There it is. We got our sweet girl Emma here. The reason why this even exists in the first place, we've got our 2 mainstays doing this, doing that. And then, as Kel is pointing to himself, it is this guy down. Oh, look at that cutie. Looking like he's about to get his tongue stuck on a pole. But it is the underdog slip, and let's get into it. It is the Padres. The Padres, who are taking on the Yankees right now. So I implore everybody, which I'm going to do right now because I didn't realize that game was about to kick off. I am going to go into my sportsbook of choice right now and put a wager on the Padres money line. Oh no, the game hasn't started. Why did it say? Oh, they're in a rain delay. That's why.
That would make sense.
So it would have started, but it's not starting yet. And I'm going to go and put a wager on the Padres. Yes, it's Yankee Stadium. It's the Yankees. We get it. But I think people are. I don't want to say this as a. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but I'm not trying to poo-poo the Yankees, but I think a lot of people think that they're the best team in baseball because they have Aaron Judge, who is literally the best hitter in the planet. You know what I mean? I think people see and hear about what Aaron Judge is doing and just assume that the Yankees are the best team and they're blowing everybody away. They're not the best team in the American League. They're not, it's not even they're up there, but they're not the best team in the American League. Meanwhile, the Padres have a better record than the Yankees. They're 22-11. The Yankees are 19-5. Yet it's their first time coming. It's Rodon versus Pivetta. And as I said, it is currently in a rain delay. I don't hate this at all. I mean, there's got to be a reason behind it. Maybe it's the pitching matchup. and it is hard to bet against the Yankees, to my point. But we're gonna ride this. I've already put the bet in. Kel, anything you want to add to our underdog slip today? And are you riding it?
Yes, I am. The Padres, they just got a stacked lineup. Tatis has been on fire all year. Manny's doing his thing. They're getting Jackson Merrill back from what Tommy said. Pavetta, to my knowledge, is pitching well to start the year. So, I mean, they got everything going for them. So to take one at Yankee Stadium doesn't sound crazy to me.
Yeah, I mean, it game one. I don't know. It's just not. It's one of those safe bets that we can all ride and have fun with, and I appreciate that. And I got it at, what did I just get it at? I think I got it at like 136. Yep, 136. I got it at. Sir Thomas of House Stats got it at 130. Probably get it right around there right now. What did you get it at, Kel?
135.
There you go. So we're all in the same boat. Let's hey, we haven't done this in a while, but we're hopping in the canoe. We're hopping in the canoe, and we're gonna try and win a bet together with the underdog slip. That being said, we hopped in our canoe. We're sailing away. Come sail away with me. Now we're gonna bring it on back. We're gonna bring it on back to a guy who hasn't started off May very. Nope. See, I tricked you there. I tricked you there. I knew. You thought I was gonna do something, and I flipped you, and I got you. We're bringing it to a guy who hasn't started off May very good, but you're gonna want to tail this man because he has the parlays for you, and I'm gonna ride it. I know you probably will, Kel, and I know who you know who I'm talking about, and I know I tricked you there.
You did trick me.
But it is our second bet slip of the day. It is the parlay guy, Rob.
What's going on, Just the Bet Slips family? Is just Rob, the parlay guy here, who is having a rough start to the month. We are now 0-3. We hit every single leg yesterday except for the Cavs money line. They had caught up. They were right there. Then they let it go in the second half of the fourth quarter. They just couldn't make a shot. That hasn't happened to them all playoffs. Doesn't happen to them very often, but it happened to them last night. So here we are. We're going to do a single game parlay today. What I did was I put together a hit list of players who have hit certain things in five of the last 5 games, and we're going to rock it today. So we got Al Horford over 7.5 rebounds and assists. He's hit this in 5 of his last 5. Jalen Brunson over 9.5 rebounds and assists. He's hit this in 5 of his last 5. Jason Tatum 8+ rebounds, who's also gone 5 for 5. And then Josh Hart 4+ assists, who's gone 5 of his last 5. I got this at like +4 something, and then with a boost I got it plus 502. So you'll get it somewhere around 4-1. I got it around 5-1. If you go on DraftKings, they have a single game boost of 20%, which is what I used. I got the 750 club. We got Isaiah Hartenstein, 3+ assists, who's also gone 5 of 5. No underdog for me today, but I do have a performance double. We have OKC minus 9.5, and also the Hartenstein 3+ assists. I just think OKC is going to come out of the gates pretty strong tonight. I know that Jokic is a beast to deal with. Murray's been playing well. I just don't see a world. I said Murray. I'm sorry. Don't see a world in which OKC loses today, and I truly believe they're gonna win by 10 tonight. So we got a performance double there. Hopefully we are getting back on the winning track. This parlay at plus 500 will put me back on the positive side, even with the 3 days of losses, and we can start the train to 20 plus units. We were at 10 or 11 last month, probably 10 or I think we were over 10 the previous month. So we're doing really well, just not to where I'm trying to get to. Make sure you check out our podcast every Friday. We'll be on Spotify and Apple. And always chase that bag responsibly. These are the hot tips to help your bet slips. Hope you all have a great day, and Parlay Guy out.
I mean,
Yeah, it's tough, and when we get to the green thing, um, it's tough to argue with the man. It truly is. It's hard to bet against the part, even though he's and he said it. I said it. He also said it. Starting off the month a little slow, but it is only May 5th. It is only Cinco de Mayo, so we will cut him some slack there. Love it. Absolutely love it. And I totally tricked you. I tricked myself, to be honest. So.
You tricked both of us.
Yeah, I tried to play it off cool, but I forgot that we also had him. So I tried to play cool. I think I did a good job.
You did.
Thank you.
Double trickerage.
Yeah, the trickarooski, as they call it. Yeah.
Booker T doing the spinneroonie on Halloween.
Yeah, the trickaroony. There you go. Yeah. Love it. All right. Well, spinning around. Speaking of doing some spinneroonies, let's throw it to the least kept secret parlay when it comes to. Oh, he's getting ready. Oh, he's getting ready, folks. Look at him go. He is getting ready. It is. The 750 Club. Boop, 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 boop. Everybody. We're all jamming. Kel hasn't stopped dancing. We've got all of the shenanigans going on. It is a 750 Club. The three-legger today. Three-legger. And yes, it's over 750, so we are very excited. Kel, there's one rule, as Brad Pitt is saying down in the corner there, about Fight Club, and that is to not talk about Fight Club. What is the one rule of the 750 Club here at Just the Bet Slips?
You tell everyone about it.
You tell everybody. Just the Bet Slips on X.com and everything up on all the socials. You tell everybody. You go out your door, you yell it to the skies, and tell everybody to bet it with you. And we will root for it to hit. Let's get to it. We've got number one. I believe that was Sir Thomas of House Stats with the Mets after no big deal. Just saying. The Cardinals took 2 of 3 from the Mets. Yes. Did they get swept in New York just a couple weeks ago? Sure. The Cardinals, I'm saying. The Mets still 22-13? Yes, and that is definitely true. They are in Arizona. I know you are a big D-back guy. What are your thoughts on this? Just to throw a little bit of some context behind this.
Yeah, the big D-back guy here. So
You are.
as the biggest D-back guy on the show, I can tell you it is warm in Arizona. So because it's warm in Arizona, Arizona plays a lot more than the Mets do. So because of that, they get more practice. Ergo, Arizona beats the Mets. Or Arizona is a good team. But in this happening, the Mets will win. If you're going to throw stuff to me and I'm not prepared, I'm coming up with something, pal.
That's not the first time you've done that.
This is true. I'm certainly not prepared.
You see, Pat, they practice in a warmer place. So if they go to a colder place, then they might not be as good. But since they're in a warmer place, maybe they'll be better.
But in this instance, the Mets are coming to town. Ergo, the magnificent Mets make merry fun in Arizona.
I mean, probably no better breakdown of that than I don't think anybody can potentially break that down. You can't even think to break that down better than you did. So bravo.
The MLB Network just needs to give me a call.
Absolutely. And just in general, yes, the Mets are a way better home team this season, but they are still the Mets. Griffin Canning on the mound, who has been stellar this season, and I've seen it firsthand. So I do like the Mets to bounce back after losing two in one day to a team called the Cardinals, who I'd certainly no, I love them. I can't. I was going to say something silly, but I'm not going to. Isaiah Hartenstein, former Nick Hartenstein. I don't know. That is Rob's. He seems to like this, so it makes me like this. And just quick research, he's hit 3+ in his last 5 games. Excuse me, his last 5, including the regular season. He's had at least 3 assists. He averages 3.8 in the postseason. He averages 3.5, or he averaged 3.5 in April. He averaged, just to go back, 3.6 in all of March. You know what? I'm going to go back a little bit more. 3.3. The man averages 3.8 assists. So you're looking for 3 assists, playoffs, Hartenstein, shout out, miss him. Great Nick. Wish he was playing for the Knicks tonight against the Celtics, but that's neither here nor there. And that brings me to my last pick, or my pick for the 750 Club, which is Carl. I was about to make up a middle name for him other than Anthony, because I don't think Carl Anthony Towns. I don't think that's a nickname.
Carl.
That's his name.
Carl Awesome Center Towns.
That's not his name either. But I mean, it is Carl Anthony Towns. I have to get to the bottom of this. I'm sorry.
You're looking for his middle name?
Yeah, I have to get his real name. Oh,
I don't think you're gonna...
that's just his name. The Big Bodega? They call him the Big Bodega?
The Big Bodega.
What? I love that.
I did not know this.
Me neither. The Big Bodega. Yes. 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 The Big Bodega. I didn't know that until right now. That what a name. 25 points. 25 points tonight. He's been kind of bipolar. This in general, like that, and you know what it is? It's because they've got, like, he's the second option. Everybody knows the first option is Jalen Brunson. And it kind of depends on the type of game Jalen is having, what type of game Cat has, or the Big Bodega, which I can't believe that. It's incredible. Just for example, like in the game 6 clinching game, Cat only had 10 points, but he also had the 15 rebounds. Game before that, 17 and 11, 27 and 9, 31 and 8. Like he's very, very capable of hitting 25 on any given night. I think you would probably agree with that, Kel. Yeah. It depends on the and this is something that CJ, shout out CJ, would say, and I agree with him. Depends on the game script. And this is my thought here is, I'm nervous about the Celtics, which I don't think that's a crazy thing to say as a Knicks fan. I'm worried about the Celtics. They're a very good team. The Knicks are very much the underdogs. So I think the superstars need to step up. And I think both of them need to play well. Like, I think the Big Bodega needs to have at least 20. Jalen needs at least 20, 25. Like, it's going to take a full team effort to beat this Celtics team. So game script aside, I think the way that the Knicks steal game 1 in Boston is if the Big Bodega has at least 25 points. So give me that. And it's actually not, I think it's just barely plus money by itself. So take the Big Bodega, can't get over that name, 25 plus points. And you can get this, Kel. Great price. I got it at almost 9-1. Ooh. So Mets money line, Hartenstein, 3+ assists, and Cat, Big Bodega, 25 plus points. Can't believe that that's a nickname. I have to find a live broadcast that called him that once. It has to be out there.
The Big Bodega?
The Big Bodega.
The Big Bodega.
Unbelievable. What a name. What a name, dude. That's unreal. But we've got two more things, Kel, because I did want to share this, and we only have you to and I guess me to describe, because it is Dinger Monday. It is a tradition here at Just the Bet Slips, Dinger Monday. And let me get that off, and then I'm going to share a screen right here. Yeah, I know this is tough for me. Let's do it. Dinger Monday. Can you see that?
I can see that.
There it is. So our own, we do this every Monday where our crew gives some homers. As you can see there, we've got Shohei for Tommy. We've got Teoscar Hernandez for Parlay Guy. We've got Matt Olson for my favorite, Parker, and Fernando Tatis Jr. for CJ. But you have, and I'm going to let you say his nickname.
The Big Dumper.
There it is. You've got the Big Dumper. Is there any reason why? Oh, we've got a special addition to the show here.
What's up?
Hey.
Hey,
How's it going?
What is up, man? Before Kel talks about Big Dumper, do you want to talk about your home run pick?
Mine, it was Teoscar Hernandez.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's due. I mean, the guys, Shohei got his the other night. Hernandez had been hitting it kind of in between Shohei, and he's been getting hits every single night. He just needs to get a little loft on those hits, and they're going to go out. He's had a lot of doubles. I just feel like he's going to go deep tonight. They might both go deep tonight, to be completely honest, because I think twice this year they've gone deep together.
Love that. Love that. Kel, and you want to talk about Big Dumper?
The Big Dumper. So the Big Dumper, this is just a fun pick for me because I really wanted to say that name today. But he leads Seattle in home runs this year with 12 and is hitting 290 with 7 pops away from home. When you add the fact that he's hitting 500 with a dinger against Severino tonight, and Severino's not really all that good. Like, I mean, he's just not. Like, I don't like him. I just think it's just a recipe for the Big Dumper to go yard.
I love me some Big Dumper. Yeah, that's Dinger Mondays. That's Dinger Mondays for the boys and the gals. Shout out as always. And we've got Rob the Parlay Guy here to explain his parlay, which he will do, even though we did see him on the BetSlip video. So he's double dipping today. He's double dipping like a Big Dumper. Gotta love that. But Kel, are you ready? No, I said, are you ready? I'm not ready. I totally forget how he told me to do this.
Oh, criminy.
I know. This is bad.
I do feel a little bit of tightness here. It's kind of weird. I think I'm doing this too much.
Yeah, I think so. Well, let's see if we can do it. It is green. It is oh no, I screwed up.
Oh my Lord.
I screwed
my
up.
God.
That was bad.
We can't do it again. Toothpaste is out of the tube.
No, we have to do it again.
We can't. The toothpaste is out of the tube.
Well, we're gonna put the toothpaste back in the tube.
You can't put toothpaste back in a tube.
I want to put the toothpaste back in the tube.
Oh my God. Oh,
do
Lord.
something different. Don't do something different. Do like a different. Yeah, shorter. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Yes. Okay. It is green, and it is the tabletop. Yeah. Okay, half credit.
Half credit.
Yeah, like not an C+.
C+. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The toothpaste is somewhat in the tube.
You know what it was? It's if I hadn't brought up the Twitter page there, we would have nailed it.
Yeah.
That's what it was. But you know what? I wanted to show Dinger Mondays. Okay. I wanted to show Dinger Mondays.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Big Bodega wanted to see Dinger Mondays. He obviously is watching this right before his. No, actually, that game probably just started. Actually, but anyway, it is tabletop. Let's get right into it with our picks. We already saw Sir Thomas of House Stats, he likes the Dodgers -1.5. He likes the Padres money line. Pavetta and Rodon, so he's on that game that we talked about already. Which I like that little pitcher K's parlay, which big fan of that. And he likes the Cats in the NHL tonight. So shout out to Sir Thomas of House Stats. I do not know who is next, so we'll find out. Oh, and it is Kelda. Go ahead.
Hey, it's me. All right. So
It's
for
me.
starters, this one I'm a little upset about. But Jeremy Pena, one plus hit, Bryce Terang, 1+ hit, and then over 6.5 runs. Pena is it safely in his last 8 games. Terang is hitting 315 on the year, and you got 2 bad starters with ERAs above 4.5, I believe. So I lowered it down to 6.5 for these two teams. I think 6.5 is reasonable. Problem is, Terang is not in the starting lineup for the Brewers. Didn't check that. My bad. Soft paper wouldn't let me cash it out. So we're riding with it. Hopefully he comes in with something. God, please. Anyway, moving on from that, I got Mookie Betts, 2+ total bases. Will Smith, not that one, 1+ hit. And a Dodgers money line. Betts is hitting 438 against Sandy lifetime. Will Smith, not that one, is hitting 429 lifetime against Sandy. Sandy has a 8.31 ERA and has given up 7 runs the last time he played the Dodgers. So I'm by myself now. Wow. So Betts, Will Smith, not that one. They should go off on this man tonight. Nationals money line first 5. Irvin has a 265 ex Woba. Ortiz has a 423. So according to CJ, Irvin's doing a lot better than Ortiz. He needs to explain that to me again because I'm not 100% sure on that. But Nationals are 10-5-1, first 5 at home, while the Guardians are 7-9-2. So I think the Nats are going to come out swinging. I don't see them winning this game. They could, but I think the Nats are going to come out pretty hot to start the game. Finally, the big polar bear, Pete Alonso, 2+ total bases. He's 444 lifetime against Nelson, 348 away, 344 overall. I think this man continues his hot swinging tonight.
Yeah, I'm not at all, because Aaron Judge is by far the best hitter on the planet right now. It's not even close.
Yeah.
But I think Pete Alonso, I mean, you look at that number that you got it at -110, like 2+ total bases, -110. That is the sign of like when you're getting that type of number for 2+ total bases. Normally, for most normal players, it's plus money, or at least closer to even. And that he is one of the hotter hitters on the planet right now. He's, again, like I said, I don't want people to get mad at me for comparing him to Aaron Judge. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying, to back up your point, he is one of the hottest hitters on the planet. And I love Will Smith, not that one. Love that.
Yeah. So
yes,
hopefully you threw Will Smith, not that one in there.
Will Smith did not that one.
No.
We have got Rob, the parlay guy, who was just here. I don't know where he went, but yeah, so he likes, and as he said in his video, Al Horford over 7.5 rebounds and assists, Brunson 9.5 rebounds and assists, Tatum 8+, and Josh Hart 4+ assists. Great, excuse me, great parlay to ride. Did that game start?
Not yet. You got a minute.
Oh, it starts at 7.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. This is live scrambling to get a bet in.
Oh, you're doing it too?
Yeah, I'm doing right now.
What's up, CJ?
What's good, Siege? I am trying to get this bet in right now. I could probably get it live too.
See, this is an issue. I need to start just reading when you guys send in picks.
I know.
I'm not doing this right now.
I was thinking this. Oh, it says 7:05 on CrashSync. So, okay,
so
Al Horford rebounds and assists.
Jason Tatum.
I know he uses CrashSync. So let's see, rebounds and assists.
And then Josh Hart, 4+ assists. Do I get a boost? Oh, I get a boost too. Oh, boosted a plus. Wait.
Who's it? Horford. This is live. Okay. Brunson. Rebounds and assists.
All right, I got it.
9.5. Tatum 8+ rebounds. 8+ rebounds.
I should have just added Celtics money line for funsies.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. And
Why?
Josh Hart 4+ assists. Okay. So he got it at 510. I guess because it's so close to game time, I'm getting it at 465, but I'll take it anyway. Bet. Have to. Because you know what? He hasn't hit a bet in May, and you know he's going to. So why not this one?
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. So love it from the podcast. And last but not least, it is myself on my trek to 60% yet again, which I forget what my punishment will be if I don't do it this month, but I know it's something silly. So I'm trying not to. I'm trying to go a little lighter than I usually do, but I say that and I have 7 picks, and I'm 2-6 to start May. But let's just get into it. SGA, the presumptive MVP, 30+ points, and Thunder -10.5. I was going to do just money line, and as you can see, I have the Thunder on a separate bet with a little less because I did 2 bets. I bet them in the early morning, and then as the day went on, it got to 10.5. So I did both. And I no shame. I stand by it. I think the Thunder are by and large the best team in the West. I think, and we did see the Cavs fall yesterday, and who presumptive best team in the East other than the Celtics. But I just think that the Thunder are a different animal. We saw the Nuggets struggle against the Clippers, who I think a lot of people thought the Clippers were going to win that series. So kudos to the Nuggets for slipping by. But I think the Thunder are just far and away. They're 35-6 at home on the season, man. They just don't lose in Oklahoma City. So give me that and give me a throttling in the first game. As you can see, I have Knicks +9, so I took the points. And then I also have them money line. Go Knicks, go. I mean, I have to. The money line will help with my units if they do win. And so here's my thought process, not just as a Knicks fan. If the Knicks cover, they're going to win. If they don't cover, well, obviously they're going to lose. But if they don't cover, well, no, they could cover and still lose. I think they're either going to get blown out or they're going to win. I don't think there's an in-between. I really don't. Game 1, Celtics. Celtics have some rest. Both teams have a little bit of rest. But both teams play each other hard. That's why I lean towards the +9. But in my mind, it's either a Knicks win or the Knicks lose by 20. That's kind of how I see the game going. As I mentioned, I also have the Thunder by itself 9.5. So that rounds out my association picks. And for the baseball performance doubles, I've got a little bit different here. Well, Michaelis, 3 Ks and a Cardinals win. He pitched way better in his last game. I've kind of been banging the drum to get rid of Michaelis, especially if the Cardinals aren't going to go in the direction that I want them to go. But I'm staying positive. I'm not trying to be like a Debbie Downer or anything like that, but he's just been generally bad. But like I said, his last game, he did get the win after 5 straight losses to start the season. But he pitched well. 5 1/3, 4 Ks, didn't give up any runs. His last 2 starts, actually, 0 earned runs. So that is promising for sure. And it's just one of those, I hate to say it, but it's a faith pick. You know how we always say vibes? This is a faith pick. This is a Michaelis, just get 3 Ks. and then let the Cardinals do their job and win the game for you. He doesn't have to do as much as he. I think that's part of it. And you know what? Just a quick tangent, Cal. And they're playing the Pirates who are off to a pretty bad start. Like, do you think that guys get in their heads like that? Like, I don't know how to really even word this, but you know, I think you see, and he's not a young guy, but you could maybe speak on this for guys in the Cubs, like that think they need to do too much, and that's why they struggle.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
And I think it's both pitching and hitting. I think guys think that they need to, and then they get into slumps because of that. I think that's So I think 3 Ks is very much doable, especially because I just had it pulled up. Where'd it go? Nope, I don't have it pulled up.
Oh boy.
Nicholas. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, what is that?
Oh boy. Oh no. All right. So 3 Ks. 4, 2, 1, 6, 1, 3. So only 3 of his games, 3 of his 6 starts, he has not hit that. So he's in a 50-50 clip. Whatever. Alcantara, 4+ Ks, and I flipped it up. So I initially had the Marlins to win, but then I said, you know what? Let me be smart. Alcantara to get his Ks, but the Dodgers to win is one of my, and I actually like that one a lot, if I'm being honest. And then last but not least is Cole Reagan's my pick, for those that do not remember, my pick to win the Cy Young. Cole Reagan's 6+ Ks and a Royals win. That wraps it up for the table top. And we only have one more thing we have to do, and neither one of us wants to see it, Kel. So we might as well just rip the Band-Aid off. It's still early in May, so we've got time. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. There it is. Yeah, I mean, hey, as a show, we are up what 7 units right now.
Yeah.
And I didn't even update the bottom. I didn't update the 750 Club Underdogs because I don't know what happened, and we haven't done a performance double of the day yet this month. And when we do, I'm sure we're gonna hit that. So, but yeah, I mean, I do like the fact that we've taken the captain under units away from you, and now it's just like anybody on that side is captain under units.
I like that.
Yeah, I think it's camaraderie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I started off bad, 2-6, as you can see. Parlay guy Rob, which is I'm gonna ride. I should be tailing Parlay guy Rob anyway, but I'm certainly gonna tail him until he hits because he's so good.
Yeah.
And then hey, you just got off to a bad start, right?
Oh.
Me and you, we're in the same boat.
My friend, you didn't see the start I had. Webb didn't hit his 7 Ks or his over 6.5 by half a K. White Sox won in 7 in a rain out, so there was that. And then I can't remember what the other one was, but it was just 3 bad beats just kicking me in the butt.
So this is Bad Beat Monday.
This is Bad Beat Monday.
Bad Beat Monday, which we should bring back. But
we should bring back.
You do have that, but then you have on the other side, I mean, which gambling is gambling, and it is very interesting. But as you can see, he's only 1 game over 500 when it comes to bets. But because of his bets, he is at 882 units, so almost 9 units up. CJ the PD King, shout out. And then hey, Tommy Stats, who you can always count on to be up in the record calendar or in the record count, 9-5, but. You know what? He's improving on those units, and I think he made a point to make that happen, almost up 2 units. So shout out to the left side. Shout out, and you know what? The right side. It's early. We've got time. Let's have a day. Get back in the green, and let's have some fun. Kel, thank you as always for joining me. Anything you would like to add or plug or anything like that before we hop on out of here?
No, just gonna say let's hope we win some bets. Go check out my article at ffsn.com. I recapped my picks from our podcast this week, and let's win some money.
Yeah, and speaking of that, podcast drops every Friday. I mean, generally we've had a couple Saturday drops, but Friday is when we aim. We record Thursdays, which is why we don't have a live show on Thursdays, and we aim to get our podcast out every Friday morning, 6 o'clock, where we have a topical topic that we all discuss, sports fans alike, and then we give our picks for baseball, hockey, basketball, whatever is going on. So please make sure you are liking, commenting, subscribing. You can find that Just the Bet Slips at Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You can find us at Just the Bet Slips on all the socials, including X.com, the Everything app. Please go like and comment and subscribe. And on Instagram, as you're watching YouTube, please go and throw us a follow, a comment. We really appreciate it. It helps us out so much, and we are just trying to bring you some bets to hopefully win you money, whether you ride or fade. That's at Just the Bet Slips. But Kel, and again, shout out to Fans First Sports Network as you did, but we are affiliated with them, not affiliated with any sportsbook right now, but we would love to be. Just saying. Kel, thank you again. Why don't we end the show, go watch our bets, hopefully and probably win, and have a good night. But this has been Just the Bet Slips live show here on Cinco de Mayo. And all we're trying to do is bring you the hot tips to help your bet slips. Let's go.